So I'm getting ready to leave, and Rachel said we have a monarch butterfly caterpillar.
I'm almost 100% sure that that is a caterpillar that turns into a monarch. But look at all these aphids. That's how I noticed it.
Oh,
I was
wow.
looking at all the aphids. We need to go get my butterfly net.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It must have been that butterfly that came by here. Is there any more?
I don't know.
So you guys get a little bit of nature this morning.
They're eating all of our leaves, but I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Here's another one.
Another one.
A big one. Look at that big one.
Oh, man. I definitely have to go find our butterfly net. I hope the kids know where it is. How cool will it be to hatch them? 3 of them.
So neat, right?
I'm going to have to look it up just to be sure, but I'm almost 100%.
Well, it's definitely... No, I think it is. They were the only... I got it on video the other day,
Yeah.
the monarch butterfly. So let us know, guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll look it up by then, but... Okay, I better get out to work.
I have to go find our butterfly net.
Good morning, guys. Hopefully you like the little butterfly caterpillars we've seen. Hopefully they're monarch butterflies, but you guys will let us know, I'm sure. And we'll look it up and find out. But we're going to collect them up so the birds don't eat them and put them in a little butterfly thing and then release them as soon as they grow and hatch. Or make a chrysalis, I think they do. But I am here to spray 2 lawns this morning. I have 3 to spray, and then we are going to go mow today. And then I think I'm going to go back out and spray afterwards. And I think in 1 week we've sprayed 26 lawns. So definitely a lot of walking. I think yesterday I walked 7.9 miles spraying. We'll eventually get ourselves a stand-on sprayer spreader. But it's like, you know how you guys start with a push mower when you begin? We have a backpack sprayer that I spray the whole yard with. And then when we have the right time to invest in a new one, I mean a new stand-on sprayer spreader, we're going to do it because it'll cut down my time, which you guys know once you cut down your time from using the old equipment, you'll increase your profits. So I'll show you, we have a lot of weeds in these yards here, but we're going to spray them again with the vessel. It's vessel and sedgehammer I'm putting in this, mixing it together, spraying it, and then we start aeration and seed 2 weeks, 16 days from now. And on that seed, guys, seed is gone up astronomical. I think I figured it out. The other day I said 60-70%. The one we're using, from what we paid last year, we're up to, I think, up 80% on the cost of seed from what the seed we were using last year. So, and we are using all Jonathan Green, Black Beauty. So, and I think that was $160 a bag. Last year we paid $80-something a bag. It wasn't Jonathan Green. It was a site one, triple tall fescue. But even that went from, I think, $85 a bag all the way up to $150 a bag too. So it's, the seed prices are way up, and it's a combination of not being able to get deliveries out. I was reading articles on how up in Oregon, where they grow all the seed, up in the Midwest, it's just been so hot and dry that they're not getting as much seed that they want to. So that's part of the problem too. So, and I'm pretty sure you guys, what are we at? I think $160 a bag for the Jonathan Green I can get. I think that's the cheapest I can get seed. Maybe the less goes a little bit cheaper, like I said, like $10, but we want to use the whole Black Beauty on all of our lawns this year. So let me know down below, have you guys looked into your seed prices yet? Hopefully you did, because if you didn't, you are going to be in for a shock. You have to explain to the clients that this, even if you have to show them on paper, what we're going to do is we're going to put out the quotes, and then if they want a seed, we're just going to send them a link to how much the seed is, so they see that we're not joking when we say the seed went up 80%. So some people we were aerating and seeding last year, our minimum seed was $100 for 5,000 square foot. That's up to 185 now. Some clients are going to be pretty shocked, but there's nothing we can do. We can show them the paperwork, how it went up, just to explain to them. And if we understand if they don't want to seed because of the cost, our biggest one, I think what was it? Last year's price might have been close to 900 for the seed. I know the whole thing, aeration, seed, fertilizer, and to spray was $1,800. So just imagine what it's going to be this year, probably 2,600 just to seed, aerate, fertilize. Because when you get bigger and bigger, I don't drop we don't give discounts for the bigger property because you're using still the same amount of material. Well, not the same, you're using equivalent as if you were doing 5,000 square foot and you're doing, what was that one's 35,000 square foot, I think. So it's equivalent to that. Like, you're not using any more seed than you would use for the square footage. But like I said, 35,000 square foot, that's 4 bags of seed almost. No, it's 4 bags of seed, probably 4 or 5 bags of seed, and what is it, 106? So you can figure it out right there. So then we charge to spread it, of course. Okay, so I'm gonna get out and do this one so we can hurry up. And I gotta go to the post office. Oh man, this is, I feel bad when I go to the post office because Paige sends me 21 things. I was just there 3 days ago, and I shipped out 25 things on Friday, I think it was. And she has 21 more things that she's got to ship out. And then she's got another batch of 20 something more. It's fun. I block up the line at the post office, but I'm not wishing she sells any less because she's doing really good in that business. But it's just, we got to figure something else out with the shipping. That's the same cost. And we can just go there and they scan it all real quick, because this will take me a good 30 minutes in the post office, if not longer. So, and I'm pretty sure people get annoyed behind me, but what are you going to do? It's the post office. So, okay, let's get out. So here's the first 2 I'm doing. We're going to kill all this, what is it? This is wild violet here. There's some creeping Charlie, some sedge, and some other things. The things we're doing different this year is we're doing the 2,4-D 2.5 weeks before we aerate and seed, only to kill off these weeds and give the seed we put down a better chance to germinate. Last year we put tenacity down at the same time we seed to kill the weeds, but then the weeds had to die. So we're trying to take out as many weeds, and then we'll come in with a tenacity and get any of the weeds that this doesn't get, because there are a few that tenacity does a better job on. So let me go ahead and spray this. And the tenacity, if you put it down in a certain rate, it acts as a pre-emergent too. So for some of these weeds. Okay, and it doesn't hurt the grass to put the seed down and then spray tenacity right on top of it. It doesn't hurt it at all. You can seed in the same day. So, okay, let's get this mixed up. So these 2 properties are finished. They're a little under 5,000 square foot each. And to show you the difference in prices as far as this year and last year, to aerate this one that's right here in front of me, not the one in the background, it was $250. For aeration, it was $100. Seed, it was $100. And fertilizer, it was $50. And then I think to spray, it might have been $50 or $60. This year, aeration is $100. We're keeping it the same. And that hill's not fun to aerate. For seed, it's going to be $155 this year for this one. And you would say, well, seed went up 80%. You charged $100 last year. Why is it $155? Why wouldn't it be $185 if it's up 100 or 80%? Well, because this is just under 5,000. It's like 4,500. So that's the little bit of difference that I have in there for these ones. So it's going to be 155, 165. I got to figure it out. No less than 155, but that's still 55 more than last year. And then to fertilize, it's going to be 60 because our fertilizer went up 10. So all together, I think this one's going to be 55, between $65 and $85 more per yard to aerate and seed and fertilize. So it is what it is. And the bigger you go, the more expensive it's going to get. Okay guys, here's the next one. This one I'm going to say is about 10,000 square feet. So after I'm done spraying it, I'll let you guys know. And then we're going to go get Rachel and start mowing lawns today. Here we go, that one's done. That's 12,000. I used three sprayers full, so about 13,000 square feet. Oh boy, now I'm going to go home and take a break. You're always upsetting the dogs when we
Always
come this
upsetting
way.
the dogs, man.
Look who I found, guys.
Me.
I picked her up to come and mow. What are we mowing? 1, 2, 3, 4 in here, and we are going to trim some of the bushes on the
last one.
Yeah, we're gonna trim them and blow them in the yard and
So usually I like just go at it and like do everybody as much as I can do on the mower, but today I'm not going to. I'm gonna stop at that one up there and then come back.
Yeah, because Miss Ursula is going to want to talk to you anyway when she comes back.
Yeah,
so you can chat with her while I'm doing all the other stuff.
Sounds good.
Blow everything off. Then we'll go down there. I'm not going to record us doing all this. We'll record pruning the bushes some.
Yeah.
It's a little different than mowing, so. And you'll
so
see
just
Rachel
a quick
mowing.
update on the homeschooling. We're third weekend. Everybody's doing really good, except for Jared thinks he's the teacher.
Yeah. Rachel has to remind him.
I know. So I'm like, okay, do this stuff on your calendar, right? And he goes ahead in his program like an entire week. The kid is like an entire week ahead in his program, yet doesn't want to do the stuff that I have
That the teacher has written down. So he's going to have to. He's not going to get away with not doing it.
So finally today I got him to finally put his water cycle on a poster board, and so we're getting there.
We're getting there. It's the third week.
13-year-old boys.
I told Rachel by the middle of the year they'll be in a routine. Everything will be going good.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I already see like Chase could even do, a lot on his own. He just needs that motivation because he's only 4th grade. Fourth graders need that motivation. They need you to kind of like hover over top of them a little bit to just keep them going. And apparently 13-year-old boys in 8th grade need to.
Yeah. So, not Paige. Paige just does her thing.
Yeah, she just does her thing. So it's good. It's good.
So, okay, we're going to get out and mow these, and then we'll get to pruning that one at the top there. So
sounds good.
There's the first one done, guys. Folks don't like me. Okay, I'm going to go up there and mow the other ones. So we're done mowing 3. We got to go mow the other ones. I wanted to show you guys some. Rachel mowed all that one. I wanted to show you guys. Remember all the flowers we planted? The rose bush we transplanted, the hydrangea, all these. The guara or Indian feather. I think that's what it is. Look at the long spike. This all turned out really nice. End over there. Cool. Okay, let's go pack it up and go down to the end and do a pruning on that one and a mow. Okay guys, we're here and we're gonna do a prune and chop up. Rachel's gonna chop it all up. She's gonna go mow the back first.
That's the other thing I was talking about.
That thing right there?
Yeah.
A big giant messy thing? What is it?
I don't know, like a spirea or verbena.
Wait, does it turn yellow? It doesn't get yellow, it does flowers, does it?
It does have some type of flowers. I thought that they were white though.
Oh, maybe.
It's not a forsythia if that's what you're thinking.
Now this client, she wouldn't care if we came in here with a forestry mulcher, like what's his name has, and forestry mulched all these bushes down.
Oh man, that was crazy. We were watching Jim.
I didn't comment. I'm gonna have to go back and comment on it.
We were watching Jim with the forestry mulcher and
Dirty Long Thug, right?
Yeah, and he was like eating trees. Like,
so if you guys want to go check out his channel, he's clearing 109 acres.
Yeah, was it on Dirty Long Thug?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I'll have to look it up. If I'm not correct, he'll correct us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could use that, and the client wouldn't mind. She doesn't like any bushes.
No.
She would just like all whatever mulch.
We have another client like that too.
No bushes because of pollen and stuff. Okay, let's get this mower out for Rachel and let her do her thing.
So I know that, let's see what Rachel can do with this. Okay guys, that's good for now. Everything's pruned up a little bit. We definitely got to prune the rotos and everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and start weed eating. So there you go, Rachel's blowing everything off. We pruned that back some, that one, those up there. We'll get to the rhododendrons another time. But I'm gonna pack up now. And I think we're done. Well, I'm gonna go home. And I gotta go out and spray one more. I gotta go out and spray one more after this. But I'm gonna drop the boss off. I was supposed to spray two more, but the one doesn't want it. He said that he's going to let the crabgrass go. He wants to aerate and seed. I'm going to try to convince him that we need to get rid of the crabgrass because it'll give the seed a better chance of germinating. Even though crabgrass does die once the freeze comes. But let's go.
Okay, we're done our day.
Well, Carl has to go out and spray one more.
Yeah, I'm going to take a break first.
Yeah. But so you guys saw this morning, we started off where we thought that we found 3, and they definitely are.
They're monarchs? You looked it up?
They're definitely monarch butterflies, the monarch caterpillars. So the kids and I came out with our butterfly net and we found, I think, 9. We did not even take all of them. We actually left a couple because I started reading about them. The only thing that monarchs can eat, butterfly milkweed. The only thing they can eat is milkweed. So they're the ones who ate that milkweed down.
Oh, okay. Just cut it all off and let them have it.
Yeah,
Did you cut them down?
I cut a couple. So we'll
I
have
don't
to
care.
go in there.
If we can let the monarchs live, I'll cut them all down. You can have them all.
So an article that I read or something that I pulled up was saying that is actually the reason why monarchs are not as plentiful as they used to be, because that is the only thing that they can eat. And then a lot of times when people do plant milkweed, butterfly milkweed or whatever, then it is not always, I guess, organic or something. And because they were saying like you shouldn't buy the milkweed from big box stores, because then it could have something in it that could kill the caterpillars like instantly.
Well, if you're fertilizer, ours have only been organic, and I haven't fertilized them in like forever.
So that's why they love
So you know
that
what that
one.
means. Next year we're planting 10 times.
That's what Jared said. Jared was like, can we just plant like a whole field of milkweed?
Oh, I will.
next year?
Once we get our own farm too.
But I want to try to do the orange, the native milkweed. It's
milkweed.
orange milkweed. Or I think like the Joe Pie milkweed, also that really tall one with the pink head you guys saw when we were cleaning up.
Yeah, but that's
that
not as
big
pretty as
overgrown.
that.
Yeah, that's really pretty, that blood flower.
And as long as we cut it down before,
Yeah.
well, they'll eat it down.
Yeah, they'll eat it down. I think that's pretty much what ate, like when we were looking at them, remember a lot of the leaves? Well, that's what they do. That's
Wait, and
all
my
they eat.
question is, when we were out there and you guys were with us, we only counted 4, right?
I
Or
know,
3.
3 or 4, right? 3.
3.
But you guys, they were hiding. I brought the kids out here, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, there's one. They were like crawling up the sides of the bucket. So I was like, okay, let's stop at 9 and just leave the rest be in like nature and see what they do. If they hatch, great. If not, we have 9 protected, and we're
How many more are on there?
There were, I think we left at least 3 or 4 that we saw.
Wow,
But-
man, that butter, that. Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, the kids were really excited. So that was like a really cool, like, that's great about homeschooling, because I went right in, stopped the kids what they were doing, and we just like switched for a second. Like, let's learn about monarchs.
You know, how long's their cycle? How long does it take them to make
I
their web? And
don't know. I didn't get that far because we had to get back to school. So
oh man,
that
I
could
want
go back out with you.
Man, if I had a really good vlogging camera, I would sit it on a time lapse in front of.
Oh, that would be really cool. Because we did hatch butterflies, if you guys remember. Actually, we might not have put it on our channel. It might be on Kayla's,
Yeah.
which is KRB Videos, but we can link that. But the kids did hatch butterflies earlier this year, but we bought the caterpillars. They sent them to us, and then we released them. And I think that they were just swallowtails.
Yeah. So, oh, I'm about to yawn. Now I gotta go.
Don't
back out.
yawn. You're gonna make other people yawn.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Knows. Well, guys.
Yeah, that was exciting. We just had to tell you. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And be happy, guys.
Or at least try.
Have a good night. Rachel said she took 9 of them. Let's see how many more we can find on here. I'm blind, so.
So let me see. A lot of them, they were like crawling up the bucket. Where did we see?
Hopefully birds didn't eat them all.
No, they really hide, man. But we have 9 of. Oh yeah, look, see. See down here?
Oh, why are they down at the base?
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they're getting ready. Or maybe they ate enough for today. But
They don't eat aphids, do they?
I don't know. I think it said butterfly milkweed. That's all it ate.
So there's
So-
one. See it, guys?
And then a lot of them we found on the underside of the leaves. We found one on a bucket.
None of them will be on the zinnias or anything.
No, because yeah, see, here's another one.
Oh, they're down by the base.
A little baby.
So it must have laid them down in the...
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, right? Isn't that cool? So
I imagine there's probably one on...
oh yeah, look, here's another one right here that we left. Look, it's sunbathing.
Hold on. None on this one? Where?
Right here, it's
Oh,
sunbathing. So yeah, we found so many, but
So there's 3 of them left out here,
yeah.
and those are all
At least
aphids.
3. I mean, I don't think that we got them all. But then see like how I like snipped off a couple.
Yeah, cool.
But like I might want to, depending on how much they're eating, I might have to come back out here and get more leaves.